operation of the prison system. There are billions of dollars invested and involved. For those of you, I'm sorry I only had a short amount of copies of this, but I'm gonna get it back. You look at this, and it's more than this. This is the prison industrial complex and special interest. Look who benefits from this. Local unions. The unions of police officers and municipal unions. They benefit from the existence of prisons. Agriculture and the local food industry. They got to feed these prisoners. So they have to buy food for them. So there are industries who provide food to the prison system who benefit from it. There's an interest in keeping the prison system for them. The arms industry, every 3 or 4 years, the whole arsenal of the prison system is overhauled. They get new weapons. So the prison industrial complex is of interest to the arms industry. You got the construction industry. Woo! I mean, between 1984-85 and today, in 1984, there were 12 prisons in New York State, and 12,000 prisoners. Today, there are over 70,000 prisoners and 77 prisons. I mean, they had a booming 2 or 3 decades, and they still want to build more prisons. So when you go, and then there's a transportation industry. You know, we call them slave ships. They transport prisoners from the court to prison, and then from prison to prison, and this goes on every day. Every day. The local community gets a benefit from they get an extra stipend. And just recently, I also work with a group called the Corrections Association, and we were involved in getting legislation passed to knock down gerrymandering. What is gerrymandering? Gerrymandering is, understand something, the number of people in a certain area creates a district. A district creates a representative, an assemblyman, a councilman, a senator. So if in a particular area I'm able to put, say, 300-400 prisoners from New York City into a given area in New York, in upstate New York, I create enough numbers in people to create a senatorial district, an assembly district. When I went upstate in 1971, the Senate and the Assembly in New York was controlled by Democrats because the majority of the population was in New York City and in bars, Westchester County, etc. By the time I left, the Republicans in upstate New York controlled both houses.